So Roger, I hear you have a pretty interesting story with how you got started with cryptocurrency. Could you please share that with us?
Yeah, I suppose I really feel like I had the right background for this to be my life's calling. So as a young man, I was around computers my whole life and studied computer science and then studied economics. And if you think about it, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are a convergence of those two things. And then in science fiction books, I read about the impact that cryptocurrencies were going to have, and they didn't call them cryptocurrencies back then, but I read about the impact they were going to have on society. So then finally, when I heard about Bitcoin for the first time in February of 2011, I got so excited about this. And I thought I was going to go to work that day. No, I stayed home reading all about Bitcoin. I stayed up all night reading about Bitcoin. I stayed up until the next day, until about 4 p.m. reading about Bitcoin, and then fell asleep for maybe about 1 hour and woke up around 5 p.m. and started reading more about Bitcoin, and then stayed up all night again the next night, the next day. And that went on for almost a week. And after a week of only sleeping maybe an hour, hour and a half a night, and I'm someone who usually needs, a full 7 or 8 hours there, I got so sick from lack of sleep, from being so excited about Bitcoin. I literally had to call a friend of mine and say, help me. I need you to take me to the hospital. And he literally drove me to the hospital where they gave me some sort of a sedative to calm me down. And then I slept, I don't know, maybe 18 hours straight or something, and then woke up again. And it's still been all Bitcoin, all day, every day, ever since then, all the way here for almost 8 years full time now.
Right, well, Bitcoin is very exciting. Are you excited about any other cryptocurrencies by any chance?
Well, of course, I should clarify that when I say Bitcoin, I'm referring to the real Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin Cash, which you can learn all about on Bitcoin.com. But I'm also very excited about the privacy coins, so like Monero, Zcash, Zcoin, Dash, those sorts of things. And of course, I'm really, really interested in security tokens as well. I think security tokens are really going to disrupt traditional stock markets, and I think that's a fantastic thing. It's going to make the markets more efficient, and more efficient markets lead to more economic growth. More economic growth raises the standard of living of people all over the entire planet, and that's the goal, is let's make everybody's lives better off, and we can do it using cryptocurrencies.
Right, I agree, and I'm very excited about security tokens as well. On that note, do you have any security tokens in mind that that you're particularly excited about?
We're looking and considering doing our own security token with Bitcoin.com. So keep an eye out for that at some point. We're talking with the lawyers and regulators trying to figure out the right way to do that where we won't get into any sort of regulatory trouble. But the use case is so incredibly compelling. It's right there for anybody, and I think the only people that might not like it are the traditional stock exchanges that are going to lose their grasp on how a lot of this happens to new upcoming companies like CoinEx and Binance and Kraken and these exchanges that are popping up all over the world.
Right, for sure, and we'll definitely see more investors enter the market with the rise of security tokens. Just out of curiosity, where are you based?
I float around quite a bit. I'm based part of the year in Japan, part of the year in the Caribbean, and I'm enjoying my time in Europe as well.
Wonderful, okay. Thank you, Roger. It's been wonderful speaking with you. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.